Hi everyone, and welcome to Tea Time's Focus on Fitness. I'm Dr. Brian Lank, and today we're going to talk about a topic that's essential for women's golf fitness, upper body strength. So we're going to take you through 4 different exercises that's going to help improve your game by adding some strength in your upper body. This exercise is going to be a split stance band punch, or you can use a cable column if you find one in the gym. You don't need the cable columns. You can use an FMT cord or some sort of elastic tubing, but this is a great way for core strength and upper body strength. So what you're going to do is assume a split stance, and you're going to want to go ahead and get kind of low, place most of the weight into the left butt if you have your left foot forward. You're going to have the bands or the cables, and you're just going to punch forward, back and forth. With this exercise, it's critical to keep your core tight as you're doing it and your chest up high. You don't want to be slouching forward, but you also don't want to be leaning back, which will hurt your back. This is going to work on your chest, your shoulders, your forearms, and your core. And if you get in that good split stance, you're also going to engage your glutes, which is essential for the golf swing as well. Keeping with the theme of split stance, we're going to go on to a split stance row. Again, you can use the cable column or some elastic tubing. What you're going to do with this is you're going to get in your split stance. That lead leg is going to be on the same side that you're going to be doing the pulling from. From this position, what you're going to do is you're going to pull and you're going to reach forward with the opposite arm. Try to get a little bit further back than I just was. And that's going to help improve strength in your lower back, your mid back, and your upper back. But again, you want to keep your stomach tight, keep the chest up high, but don't extend backwards, and that's going to help add some power to your golf game. This next exercise is going to focus on strength in the shoulders. What you want to do, and again, we've been doing all split stance, so we might as well keep it going. Get in a split stance, put the weight into the butt, keep your core tight, chest high, and all you're going to do is raise your arm up. I don't want you to raise it up past the 90-degree marker and back down. So get the arm a little bit slightly above parallel with the floor and raise it right up. You can also do this to the side. If you're standing in your golf stance, 5-iron stance, one arm down, raise it up this way. Again, keep your stomach tight as you're doing this movement. If it's not tight, you're going to risk a lower back injury. Never do more than you can handle. These next exercises are push-ups, but I want you to start off from the kneeling position. If those are too easy, you're going to do your standard push-up. The ways that you can vary this is obviously just from the knees up and down, keeping the stomach tight. If you're more advanced, you can grab a medicine ball, a basketball, something that's going to add a little bit of shakiness and unsteadiness, which is going to help you contract your core more. It's a lot more difficult. From your knees, lower yourself down and up. Again, keep your stomach tight during this movement. If you feel as though, again, this is too easy, go off your toes. This is a great way to build strength in your chest, shoulders, and triceps. This subject's often overlooked. Many people just go to the best driver that's out there, but nutrition is really going to be the key to getting the most out of your body. So we're going to start with the pre-round. What do you do prior to a round? And the most essential thing that you should be doing is hydrating, drinking water. You can have some herbal teas, that does count, but you want to get a lot of water into your system. A good rule of thumb is take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces you should be consuming during the course of a day. So prior to your round, you want to get about 40% of that in because you're going to be perspiring, especially on a hot day. Throughout the entire round, you still got to be drinking. When you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. And this doesn't include the sodas. The sodas are, laden with sugars. They're going to actually decrease your performance and they're going to dehydrate you as well. Now, foods on the golf course. This is important. You see Tiger Woods eating all the time on the course. The players, I know Sergio, sorry to link Sergio and Tiger in the same conversation, but they eat during their rounds. That's going to help you sustain energy levels. So the things that you really want to be eating are fresh fruits, dried fruits, nuts and seeds. You want to have those type of quality foods, even jerkies with the high densities of protein in them. If you really want to gain an advantage on your playing partners at the turn, give them a hot dog and a soda. I guarantee you're more focused than they are in the back nine. One other thing that you have to talk about with nutrition that many people don't realize is that the food that you put in your body is going to have a direct reflection on your pain levels as well. Most foods that you eat are loaded with something called omega-6s. Omega-6s promote inflammation. So anything that's flour is omega-6s. Even if you're dealing with whole grains, wheat, it doesn't matter. It all comes from the same substance. So The people who take crackers onto the course and you're eating breads and bagels and just anything that's going to come from foods other than fresh fruits and vegetables and lean cuts of meats, as well as nuts, is going to be pretty much loaded with omega-6s. When you load your system with this, you decrease your omega-3 concentrations. Omega-3s help to decrease inflammation in your body. So if you're a golfer and you have pain, you have lower back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, you really want to eat to help reduce your inflammation levels. So the guidelines that we just went over with a lot of water, eating fresh fruits and vegetables, and lean cuts of meats with the jerkies, that's going to help to decrease that inflammation levels in your body. Clearly, if you don't have as much pain on the course, you're going to play better. Well, that wraps up this episode of Tee Time's Focus on Fitness. Those exercises are great ways to build upper body strength, which again is essential for golf, and especially for women's golf fitness. That's a key lacking component that can help you drive the ball further and also get you more consistency in your game. Again, I'm Dr. Brian Lank, and thanks for joining us.